the heart of the mother. I am one with the heart of love. I am one with the heart of the Father. I am one with God. We honor the place in you where the entire universe resides. We honor the place in you of love, light, truth, and peace. We honor the place in you where when you are in that place in you, and I am in that place in me, there is only one of us. Namaste.
Instead of waiting for them
yo, don't wait for peace to come. Be the change you want to see. Gandhi said that, yo. And now a word from our sponsor.
Okay, I'm going to jump over here. Let there be light. I just want to introduce you to our guests this morning. They've sort of introduced themselves, so it's too late to do anything about it. What I want to tell you is that we are blessed to have with us for the entire service, for the music and the message today, and also for a Native American flute workshop afterward. We have Armand and Angelina. Armand is an award-winning songwriter and inspirational speaker. Angelina has a heart-opening voice that was trained classically, and she spent a number of years as one of the performers at Epcot in Orlando. And they have made their life's work to go around the country reminding us through their songs and their stories and their humor. You saw a little bit of that. There's more. Through all of that, to remind us to be in the now moment of love and in the now moment of heaven on earth. And so I just want you to open your hearts, open your minds, open your whole being, and enjoy something entirely different today. Take it away.
All righty. Good morning, Center for Spiritual Living, Asheville. Strong. Yes, very good. It is amazing to see all of your beautiful faces smiling back at me, and to see or know that all of the smiling faces that are joining us online through our live stream YouTube. So thank you for being here. Y'all know the drill. Take your cell phones out, silence them, place them on vibrate, whatever that looks like for you. Keep them out though. And instead of pictures this week, maybe some little short clips of our amazing guests this morning. And then please post those to whatever your social media preference is. Let's let them know what's happening here. And then invite them, those friends of yours, to join us here. You know, Susie said this morning, let's act on those invitations. Bring them here. Be proud of us. Let's show them, not just tell them what we're doing here. Let's fill this room with those friends of ours, perhaps not even people that we know, who want this, and you can kind of tell that they might really need it too. Anyway, so there's so many things happening here at the center. There's a complete list of events always on the website, actually in the social hall listing. It's still on the window in the outside in the foyer, so you can see it. Please, you hear it here first, and then you can see it out there, and you always have that reference. Take a picture of all of the different postings. See what calls to you, see what speaks to you, and then plan to join. I start off with our wondrous things that are happening here at 12:45, and I'm assuming you're going to stay in this room so you don't have to move all of that over. Okay, excellent. I think it does say that. It does not say it on my slide that it's in the sanctuary, so I didn't miss anything. It might say it does not say it here either, so I'm glad I asked, because people would be asking. It's in here, but before you come and partake of this amazing workshop, please come and partake of all of the yummy offerings in the social hall.
There's a lot of good stuff to eat in there today.
Yeah, I was going to say it just like that, because our dear beloved Susie has provided all of the yummy stuff that's going to happen. She actually made me write it down on my sheet. All the yummy stuff in the hospitality room that Susie provided. And I wrote it just like she said it because she was standing beside me making sure I got it all right.
I did not provide the fresh baked chocolate chip cookies, but I did eat one, so I know they're good.
Oh, okay. Well, taste tester. Right. Quality assurance. Today, I saw Kristen walk in. Kristen Heligas will be offering another rejuvenating Serenity sound bath at 1 p.m. in Looking Glass Hall, which is upstairs in what was formerly the education building. On Wednesday night, October the 1st, love is an inside job. We know that, right? But I would invite you to join Nancy Miller and John L. Varnum on October 1st for our Wednesday night special from 6:30 to 8 p.m. Not sure if it's here or in the here for this Love is an Inside Job as we go deeper and dive deeper into what being the inside looks like. There's no blood involved, no surgical procedures. My mouth's really dry today. Okay, so, and this one's really important, so pay attention. Yes, please save the date. October the 26th, Sunday, we are going to have a costume celebration. So you will be 5 days early to show off your costume to all of us before you go trick-or-treating in it on the 31st. That's okay, I'm a little slow. I'm getting my mouth wet every time in between words. We're going to have our commitment lunch. So we need RSVPs for that. Your minister and your board of trustees have extended this invitation to you to make your commitment for 2026 to support this center. And it's very important for us to be in the room, to share together, break bread together in costume. So, wear something you can sit down in. So that we have this amazing energy that projects for 26 how well we are going to do.
Immediately following the service.
Immediately following the service. So we'll have the service and then immediately following the service. Huh?
Prizes.
Oh, yes, because she did write that in too. There will be prizes for costumes. Funniest, scariest, and most original. So don't show up as a witch, because that ain't very, it could be scariest. Depends on who's wearing the costume. That's all I got to say. Today, our board member of the day is RJ Taylor, and RJ will be available in the social hall if anyone has any questions after the celebration. Chris Anderson is our practitioner of the day and will be sharing a spiritual mind treatment with us shortly. I would like to thank immensely Mitch Earl, who is providing us with the holding spiritual energy for a powerful and peaceful Sunday celebration and this is what we call High Watch. We would like to thank all the hearts and the hands that make this place and this space the place to be and the place that it is. And as the candle is already lit, please allow the chakra bowls to align us and the tinctures to call us to attention.
There is only love. Love is the peace, the poise, the power, the presence of God right here and right now. I know that God is in, as, and through all things. God is the essence of life as we see these seasons changing. I know that I am that essence. I am the presence. I am the peace. I am the poise and the power. Seasons. Seasons change as we change. With this season, we shed all of those things that are unwanted. We're allowing ourselves to be naked, to be vulnerable to the weather, the wind, the cold, knowing that there is rebirth coming to us to bring us new life, new love, new joy, and happiness all around. God is here in this space, surrounding us with love, surrounding us with relationships that work, relationships that are beautiful, that are harmonious, allowing us to wrap our arms around the relationship and to open our arms to be able to receive and to give and to love. And also to receive the abundance that we all have right here within our midst. It is surrounding us. As these leaves fall to the ground, there's an abundance. And there will always be. It is here, it is surrounding, it is swirling as we collapse into form, knowing that we have this all the time. And I know for the absolute gratitude that I feel. Gratitude I feel for our creativity. Love that we have in our hearts for what we do, who we are, as we play music, as we sing, as we drum, as we play the beautiful sound of the flute, knowing that these instruments are God in form, to create our lives in happiness. And I know our health is abundant, our health is relationship with ourselves, our health is love and peace and joy. Our health is peace and poise and power. As we move freely, easily, and effortlessly, being able to stand, to walk, to see with our eyes closed, to see the abundance, the creativity, and the love. And I am so grateful for the Center for Spiritual Living, Asheville, and all of the guests that we have had, and all of the guests that we have now. And I am so truly grateful for this center, for Reverend Susie, and for all who call this place home. I am grateful, truly grateful. I release this into law, knowing all is done and all is well. And so it is.
So it is.
And we all say together, and so it is. Thank you so much. Between the bowls and the bells and your words, I've got to come up a little bit here. We are delighted to be here. Many, many years ago, we had a vision that we would be here one day. And we said, God, we want to play CSL Asheville. And as we know, many people think that God has one of three answers. One is the best. That's yes, like that one. And the other one is not right now, which is what it was 20 years ago. And the third one often happens when you least expect it. That's when God says, how about something even better? And so to be here right now with Reverend Susie and all of you, to me, was not right now then, and even something better had it happened at that moment. So thank you. So we like to get a lot of our spiritual enlightenment from movies. Like if anybody saw that deep metaphysical movie called Wayne's World. Yeah, Wayne's World was all about manifestation. You'd see that Stratocaster and you go, oh yes, it will be mine, cha. Anyway, so, but one of them, these nuts are in the walls. These walls are nutty, I love it. So I'm just glad it's not happening up here. Thank you. Let's thank our sound team and audiovisual team, yes. So in 2013, we've been members of AARP for quite a while, and they send us to movies now and then to screen them to see what people of our demographic think. And so it's called Movies for Grown-Ups. Anybody belong to Movies for Grown-Ups? Oh, it's great. You get to go see movies for free. So the movie that was playing it was called The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel. You see it? And whenever anybody would complain to the innkeeper, he would always say the same thing. Everything will be okay in the end. I believe he was a science of mind practitioner, whether he knew it or not, because it all comes from God, right? So, and then they would say, yes, okay, that's fine and dandy, but it's not okay right now. And he'd go, well, it must not be the end. So, of course, that got into my head, and I said, I'm going to write a song that says those words. Everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. And we use that all the time when something is not going up to our ideal of what is okay in the moment. Let our human beings deal with the not okayness. Let Spirit come in and guide us to the truth. You got it, Agatha. Be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. Everything will be okay in the Nothing in this universe will ever last. So if you're feeling low, this too shall pass. Nothing in this universe will ever last. So if you're feeling low, this too shall pass. Because everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. Everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. We're gonna sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la. Every happy song needs some sha-la-la-la-las in it. Sha-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la. Even when the darkness seems to hide your way, after every night, a brand new day. Even if the darkness seems to hide your way, after every night, a brand new day, a brand new day, a sunny Asheville strong day. Everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. Just the audience. Perfect. Let's sha-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la. Okay, here comes the tricky part. Even when it all just seems to go your way, don't get attached, it's gonna change. Even when it all just seems to go your way, no matter how many times you saw the secret, it's still gonna change. That's okay, because everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. They got it, honey. Everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. It's not the end. It's not the end. So if you don't like the weather, wait a day. It's not the end. It's not the end. You can't believe all they talk about on the news, our politics. It's not the end. It's not the end. It's not the end. But this is the end of the song.
All right. Well, our talk today is titled An Attitude of Gratitude. And it's just one of the favorite things we love to talk about and live and be in. So
I like that. You've just entered a place of love, a dimension beyond time, a dimension beyond space. You have entered the science of mind zone. And we in the science of mind zone follow a different set of phenomena than the regular folks. In the regular world, they are taught if you have something and you give it away, you end up with less. But in the science of mind zone, we know that if you have something and you give it away, you end up with more. Spoken like true practitioners, yes. Kind of like an ancient Aboriginal tool known as the boomerang. Ideally, the boomerang goes out and comes back to you. What do you call it if it doesn't come back? A stick, yeah. Or broken.
or lost.
Or lost. I like all of those. Those are all right. But spiritual law is never a stick or broken or lost. It's always a boomerang. What we put out comes back to us. Now, It's a little misnomer in that because there really is no out in us. It's all us. So what we put into us is in us. It's actually, but it feels a little better to think of it more going out. That's our human self, going out and coming back. Now, we are going to sum up the law of attraction in 4 simple words. Love is a boomerang. And we hope you'll sing along with us.
Love is a boomerang.
Everybody sing with me.
Love is a boomerang.
You give it away and it comes right back.
Love is a boomerang.
Hear the words that set you free.
Love is a boomerang.
If you give it away, it's gonna come right back.
Love is a boomerang. Love is a boomerang.
Give it away and it comes right back now.
Love is a boomerang.
Hear the words that set you free.
Love is a boomerang.
You give it away and it comes right back. Give it, listen everybody, to what's burning in my soul. Here's something you can use, gonna make you healthy, safe, and whole. You can read it in the Bible, it's in the golden rule. You don't need to go to the land down under to find this magic to be gone.
Love is a boomerang.
So is money, so is kindness.
Love is a boomerang.
Give it away and it comes right back.
Love is a boomerang.
So is anger, so is judgment.
Love is a boomerang.
Give it away and it comes right back. When you wake up in the morning, try a different attitude. While you're drinking coffee, fill yourself with gratitude. Try loving everything you see, it'll change the way you live. There ain't no way to outgive God, I guarantee you this, because
Love is a boomerang.
so is money, so is kindness.
Love is a boomerang.
Ha! Give it away, it's gonna come right back.
Love is a boomerang.
So is anger, so is judgment.
Love is a boomerang.
Give it away, it's gonna come right back.
Love is a boomerang.
I feel an old-fashioned revival coming down, yeah.
Love is a boomerang.
Woo, we gonna keep Asheville weird, baby.
Love is a boomerang.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Oh,
Love is a boomerang.
help me, Jesus. Woo!
Love is a boomerang.
So is money, so is kindness.
Love is a boomerang.
Give it away, it's gonna come right back.
Love is a boomerang.
So is anger, so is judgment.
Love is a boomerang.
Give it away, it's gonna come right back. Give it away, it's gonna come right back. Can't give it away, it's gonna come right back.
All right. All right, so one of the ways we like to be filled with gratitude is when we wake up in the morning, we say, thank you, God, for this glorious day. These are the things I'm grateful for. And so it just starts our day in gratitude, right? And then Alan Cohen, who is a motivational speaker and author, says it's really nice at the end of the day when your head's on the pillow and you're just laying there, you reflect the joys of the day, which is really nice to do that too. It just brings you in that space of joy, of contentment, of beauty. And so it's a great way to do that and then slumber into sleep.
I like that. So since we're talking about the boomerang, one of the things can happen is you can be overly worried about what you're boomeranging out. And I was one of those people that I was, wanted to make sure I did everything right. And if I didn't, I would sometimes beat myself up for it, which is not good either. Just do better, okay? Learn from that. I think we talked about Friday night. Where does good judgment come from? It comes from experience. Where does experience come from? Bad judgment. So it's great. It's great. Bad judgment is your friend because you will grow from it. So I got this idea of how to do an almost immediate self-forgiveness and redirection. Whenever you think a thought, say something negative, or have an action that is not how you want to be, that is not the vibration you want to put out. And I call this a gratitui. Rhymes with ratatouille. Let's see how it's spelled. G-R-A-T-I, the number 2, 2 E's. It's not in the Oxford yet, but it will be. The gratitouille says that whenever you say something, think something, or act in a way that is not your highest standard, you say, think, or act in two positive ways that bring you back to center and even further forward. So let's try an example. Oh, I can't believe all the traffic in the fall on the Blue Ridge Parkway. So what you're doing is you're complaining about something that you probably don't have much control over, and you're lowering your vibration, and you don't feel so good because when you complain, you're focusing on what's not ideal for you. So then you might go, oh shoot, oh no, I know, I remember that. And I'm so grateful that the weather is so beautiful. And I'm so grateful that my air conditioning and everything works so well in the house and in the car. So what you've just done there is you've complained, gone backwards, but then you've said two positive things that you're happy about, that you're grateful for. You're actually further in step with the universe than you were before. So that is a gratitude. Let's try another one. You're driving down the road and say, oh, that jerk just cut me off. I can't stand him, that loser. Oh gosh. And I'm grateful he didn't hit me. And I'm grateful I'm not in a car with her. Again, it's as simple as that. Much more gentle than, oh, I messed up. No, you did what you did. Do something different. We saw a movie years ago on Apple TV. It was called The Sky is Everywhere. Has anybody seen that movie? It's kind of a non-well-known movie. We tend to do that. We went to see Spinal Tap in the theater. We were one of 5 people when it came out this weekend. But anyway, hello, Cleveland. Okay, anyway, squirrel. So in the movie The Sky is Everywhere, this girl's sister had passed away, and she just adored her sister. She was like her life. And her older sister passing away just devastated her. And the more she went into pain and suffering, and the more that she felt grief, the less kind she was to other people. That's what happens. When you're drowning, you splash water on people. It's not because you're a bad person, it's because you're trying to stay above water. So she did something really horrible to one of her friends. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was something like ghosting. Not on Facebook, that wouldn't be as hard, but like a real ghosting kind of situation. And she felt terrible about it because she had hurt somebody. And she was all into kindness. Do no harm. You've probably heard that in the past. Do no harm. She didn't want to be that person. She goes to her uncle, who's kind of a New Thought, Science of Mind, kind of cool hippie Asheville kind of guy, played by Jason Segel, I believe. And she goes, I need to talk to you because I know you will not beat me up, but I need to get something off my chest. I did something really, really mean and really, really bad and really unkind and unconscious. And he went, don't do it again. And I thought, that's the greatest advice. I believe that is a high being in spirit would be like, don't do it again. Not beat you up, not punish you, not send you to some fiery pit someday for it. Don't do it again. It made me start crying. I thought that's one of the greatest bits of wisdom I have ever heard. And so that's what gratitude does for us. It allows us to forgive ourselves and not do that thing again. Do better. You know, Wayne Dyer said one of the most noble acts you can ever do is be better today than you were yesterday. That's fantastically noble. Now, when I grew up, Angelian and I both grew up in the Catholic religion. We're both actually 3/4 Catholic. And when we got into, thank you. When we got into New Thought, I got into it in about 84. She was a little tiny bit after me. And we found our home. We found what really works for us, you know. We tried a lot of different things. We tried to find different ways to connect. But one of the things I most loved about New Thought was that they didn't put down the other religions. They didn't say, we're right, they're wrong. They said, we're inclusive, and whatever religion you came from, we invite you here, and maybe we'll add some more empowering meaning to something that means something to you and let you know that you are part of God, not reaching out to God that way. So that felt really wonderful to me. I don't want to be in a members only club. The ego loves a members only club. Oh yeah. I've been hearing that a lot in the last, 12 years. People say, they got it, I don't. And I don't have a lot of those things that they think they've got. Because if somebody has a members only club, I don't want to be a part of it. I want to be in a club that says, hey, we got some really cool ideas and we welcome everyone else too. That's the place I want to be because thank you. I think feeling separated from any people is painful. And I just don't want to feel that. You know, being a really kind, generous, loving person is not necessarily unselfish because it feels good. Okay, you may have heard this before. Selfish is when you do something with no regard to anybody else. Unselfish is when you do stuff for others with no regard to yourself. But self-full is when you do stuff that's great for everybody. I'm sure we've all heard that, but I love that word, self-full. Self-full. And so, yes, being kind and loving and good and meditating and doing things that uplift the world is a self-full act. You benefited. And now that I'm learning a lot about brain chemistry, I'm realizing your brain actually produces things that make you feel good in your brain when you do it. So that's another, I would say, not unselfish motive. Get some of that in there. So when I went through all these different churches, I was a Pentecostal for a while. I loved something about anybody, former Pentecostals, or you could be a Pentecostal and still be here now. They believed that spirituality was 24/7. They didn't believe it was on Sunday. But other stuff didn't work for me anymore, and I left for about 9 years, found New Thought, Unity and Science of Mind. Temple Hayes was my very first Science of Mind teacher. I was her 50th member at the, I think it was called the Center for Conscious Living in Jensen Beach, Florida. And so they also had the same idea that spirituality was 24/7. It was something practical that you can use in every aspect of your life, not just for worship. But I missed some of the enthusiasm that they had in those Pentecostal churches. Some of it wasn't there as much for me, so I thought, well, maybe one day I'll become like a New Thought, Science of Mind, Unity evangelist. I got the Benny Hinn suit. Brothers and sisters of the congregation, we are here to raise consciousness. For we know there's really only two emotions in the world: the all-encompassing emotion of love and its opposite, fear. When you're in a state of love, it's a heavenly experience. But when you're in a state of fear, it feels like hell. Now, we don't believe in a place called hell in New Thought. Can I get an amen? Because some of y'all would have been going for show. But there is a virtual hell, and that is the hell of fear-based thinking. And it's a fiery pit. By the way, you will never hear fiery pit on this stage ever again. Don't count on it. Anybody ever been in the fiery pit of fear-based thinking? Yeah. And that is designed for you to go, ouch, I want to do differently. That is a wonderful blessing to you. Nobody wants a stove that they can put their hand on and doesn't burn them. If you're putting your hand on something hot, you want to know it's hot and get that thing off. That is what happens when you're in fear and things like that. So, Angelian and I came here from Orlando. We left about 9 days ago. We came from Orlando, Florida with one purpose and one purpose only, and that is to love the hell out of you. Can I get an amen? And one way we're going to love the hell out of you is Angelia's going to sing a song and play guitar and tell you stories and just have a great old time.
Yes. So years ago, I was at a Wendy's because I love French fries. And people tell me they're not good for you and you shouldn't eat French fries, but I can't help it. I love them and I eat them. So don't listen to them. I thank you. So I was at the Wendy's, and when I got to the window, I asked the young man, "How are you?" And he said, "I am grateful." And that so touched me. I wasn't expecting that, especially from a teen. And I thought, wow, that is really beautiful. Because what it did was it reminded me to be grateful. And it was just a really wonderful way to say how you are and maybe touch the other person to remember that they have gratitude, can be grateful too.
So one day we were in Sedona, and we had some gigs up in the area, and Angelian was playing on her guitar, kind of like this. And she said,
I am so grateful. I just feel it so much. We've just been to Sedona, and it's so beautiful, and I am just so filled with gratitude.
and I had read that that's the greatest prayer you can have. I am thankful. You're thanking the universe for what you have. That's a great prayer. But I also heard that if you sing that, it's like praying twice. And if you dance a little jig while you're doing it, you're praying 3 times. So I said, Angelina, sing those words. And she said,
Well, I don't know. I've never written this song before. I really don't know how to do that.
and I said, that's awesome. Because everybody that did anything ever really great had never done it before. So this is what she did. With the help of...
So I took Beethoven's
Yes.
symphony and put my words to it. So this is Ode to Gratitude. I am grateful, oh, so grateful for the blessings in my life. I am grateful, oh, so grateful for the blessings in my life. I am grateful, oh, so grateful for the blessings in my life. I am grateful, oh, so grateful for the blessings in my life. Thank you, Spirit.
Thank you, Spirit.
Oh, great Spirit.
Oh, great Spirit.
Omnipresent.
Omnipresent in all things.
I am grateful, oh, so grateful for the blessings in my life. I am grateful, oh, so grateful. You are a blessing.
Big Disney ending. Mine. Why? Because we love you.
Thank you. Oh my goodness, thank you. And thank you for singing that with us, because I don't think we've ever had anyone sing
this
with
was
us.
the most enthusiastic
Thank you. That
on that
was so
song.
wonderful.
And they've never did it like standing ovation and clapping for her very first song, and she's written many since. Wow. If you're trying to get us to not come back, you are doing a horrible job. Okay, so I'm going to give a little dedication to a man, and I got to get moving here. Give a dedication to a man that was one of the things that I am most grateful for as a kid. One of the few really consistent human beings in my life, and this is for him. Boys and girls, are you ready to sing with me? It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine?
It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine?
Won't you be my neighbor? Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to Angelina and Armand's neighborhood. It's a special day. You might be wondering why I'm dressed so colorfully. I'm gay. They said, but you have a wife? I said, of course, I'm a gay heterosexual. And they say, why do your shoes not match? I said, I'm a cross-dresser. I like to use a whole bunch of labels just to confuse people because labels can often just make us feel more separate. And I also, you might wonder why I'm wearing this doctor coat. Obviously, I'm not a real physician. I'm a metaphysician. Yeah. So I am a gay, heterosexual, cross-dressing metaphysician right here. Keep Asheville weird. Okay, good. So it's customary in our neighborhood to have a special phrase. And we're going to do two of them today. Affirmative prayer / spiritual mind treatment. Okay? Now, I wasn't taught affirmative prayer and spiritual mind treatment. When I first heard the words affirmative prayer, I said, that's an oxymoron. You're either affirming it because you got it, or you're praying because you ain't. And that's how I believe. So when I first heard it, it kind of messed me up a little bit. I remember the first time I heard Father, Mother, God. It was weird. And then I went, duh. You know, I remember somebody said, I see the Christ in you. I looked who they were talking to. Couldn't be me. Didn't know the Christ consciousness. I was always taught it was out there. It was not in me. And so when I learned how to pray, my beginning prayer was like this. Dear God, out there with whom I have no connection, you have all the stuff. I don't have enough of the stuff. Can you send some stuff? That's kind of how it was for most of us. And believe it or not, that works. That's called grace. Grace does work. Grace happens. But it's not a powerful prayer, and it's not as manifesting as an affirmative prayer or a science of mind treatment or spiritual mind treatment. So through time, I started to realize that I can be grateful and know that God already knows all of my desires in advance. I remember something from catechism. Before we even ask, God already knows. Remember that? That's a powerful thing. That means the omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent, all the omnis spirit would already know everything. So I'm doing my affirmations. You can tell when somebody's in the new thought pretty quickly because when they just got in for the first few months, there's affirmations all over their house, all of their mirrors, refrigerators. Refrigerators are like, don't go in here, And I spray painted my car, think love, van, think love, create peace. I felt so incomplete that I wrote on an entire wall of my living room, I am complete, which was my way of faking it till I make it. I wanted to see it and get reminded every day that this thing that in my head that said that I was a mistake was not true. So I did those affirmations, and I was diligent, and I was afraid that if I didn't do them right, bad stuff would happen to me. And I actually had people tell me, you think a negative thought, you could say, I'm going to kill myself, and then you die the next day. Doesn't quite work like that. See, you have to plant seeds and nurture them and things like that. But I was afraid of that. And then Spirit said, before you even ask, God already knows. So I would do my affirmations. Dear God, I desire more financial abundance in my life. And I listened for the answer, and Spirit said, duh. I went, that's kind of flippant. Dear God, I desire to meet my ideal romantic partner and share my ministry and my life and my world and my spirituality with this fabulous woman. God said, duh. Where do you think you got the desire? From the part of me that is you. Yes. So I started thinking, well, why do I need to even do these affirmations, if God already knows what's best for me and the divine timing? So you can get into alignment with what I already know. Dude, that is so good. So that was it. Everything changed. I still do my affirmations, maybe even more, but not from a place of fear that if I don't do them right, something bad's going to happen. If I don't do them enough, something bad's going to happen. So my prayers changed. Dear God, with whom I'm totally connected, you are me, I am you, we are one. I already know you know everything that I desire. I'm going to go ahead and state my desires, put up pictures of them, and put affirmations up so I can get more into alignment with them and attract them. I also know that your timing is different than mine. I'm kind of like, I want it now. And that's okay. And I know when I'm supposed to get it right now, I will. And when I'm not, it's all perfect. Thank you in advance for all of that happening at the divine time. And also, thank you for all the great gifts me and my family and the world have received over millennia. This is awesome. You're the best. I love you. And I'm me, so I love me too. And I'm you. It's awesome. Thank you, God. Doesn't that feel more empowering than like a supplication kind of prayer? So, I have one question for you all as we end. Did I get to everything? Oh, I forgot one thing. One thing that I can't stand, and I just got to share a little pet peeve I have, is when people use the pulpit to self-promote. I'd like to read something from my book. So one little page. Faith, F-A-I-T-H, has been said to stand for feeling all right in the heart. Feeling all right in the heart does not mean we understand everything. It doesn't mean we don't get confused. It just means that we trust that, as John Lennon is supposedly have said, everything will be okay in the end. Being confused is okay. Thinking that there is something wrong with us for being confused is the problem. As Byron Katie says, how do I know it was meant to happen that way? Because it did. Never argue with reality. Anyway, so our final thing, and now,
Yes.
one very important question for you all. How are you?
Grateful.
And so it is. Go on. No, I mean it. Go on.
So, you can thank me anytime for bringing them here.
Thank you.
I already thanked Pagatha because she's also a fan. They used to be with us in Sarasota quite a bit, and Pagatha knows them from Ocala and various and sundry other places, and
Selena,
so there you go.
Selena knows us from...
And now you know them as well. So before I move into our prosperity and abundance time, I want to say that abundance, and I say this every week, but I really mean it, abundance happens in every way, not just financially. Financially is a symbol of other kinds of abundance. It's a tangible symbol. We are blessed with a lot of abundance here. And some of that is abundance of opportunities to experience other people's creativity as well as our own. So, you thought I forgot, didn't you? Spirit Express is happening this Friday evening, Peanut Butter Falcon. It's a great movie. I hope that you'll come and enjoy that with us. On the 10th, we have Bob Sima and Shannon Plummer are coming back, and they will be doing a concert on that evening. And I also want to say that we will be changing the hours for Spirit Express starting after this. We will be doing the Spirit Express one time a month. It will be the third Friday. It'll be at 3 o'clock for you daytime people. It'll be at 7 p.m. for you nighttime people, unless it's a concert or a movie, which will only be at 7 p.m. So those are the new winter hours, and we'll reevaluate when the daylight comes back. Okay? Deal? Yes. All right, cool. So now, this is our opportunity to remind ourselves that we live in an abundant universe with a generous God. And so take your gifts, if you would. If you're leaving a gift actually physically today, if you've already sent it, then do it metaphorically. But I would invite you to pull out your gifts and hold them to your heart and infuse them. Yeah, sorry. You guys should just do that when I start the shtick. You should just come. Don't wait. Don't wait for me to remember that we got to put the offering in something.
But we are grateful.
But you're grateful, and I am too. I'm grateful that you did that. So, that being said, bring your gift to your heart and infuse it with all the qualities of spirit that most resonate with your soul. And I certainly would pray that gratitude is one of them. But also presence and peace and love and harmony and health and wholeness and all the good things that Spirit is. Infuse your gifts with the ones that make you sing. And then your gift will travel being magnified by that resonance and will go on to bless others. And so, whoa, I nearly fell off of here. I'm almost falling off of here. That would have been entertaining, huh?
No.
No. I have not perfected the pratfall yet. Okay. Okay, so let's do our prosperity affirmation together. You ready? Divine love blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I get, and all that I give, and all that I receive abundantly. Yes.
Love, make me an instrument of your peace. Love, make me an instrument of your peace. Love, make me an instrument of your peace. Once more. Love, make me an instrument of your peace.
Thank you. Thank you. So join me in blessing this gift, being in gratitude for all the gifts of prosperity and abundance of every nature that have come to each one of us so that we can enjoy and share and spare that which has come through us to go out back again and bless others. Gratitude. How are we feeling today? Grateful. And so it is.
And so it is.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And the blessings just keep coming. I have to tell you, we are abundantly blessed, and sometimes I am convinced that many of us on this planet are sitting before a banquet table and starving. Please partake of the blessings that are before you, because when you do, you magnify them. I know this from personal experience. I was a bankrupt schmuck at one time in my life. And today I am so filled with gratitude and blessing. And I hope that by coming here, you begin to feel that for yourself, or you already do. It's already in there.
You did better.
Even better. It
You
gets
did
better.
better.
It just gets better. Just when you think it's gotten good enough, it gets better. You know what the great dilemma of this teaching is, and of our really getting spirituality? The great dilemma is that we are often presented with too many good choices, and it's really hard to make a choice. I remember it used to be easy because I always picked the bad one.
12
Good
times,
choices.
12 times before her.
Good choices are before you. For example, I am looking for some additional people. Darcy, I want to thank Darcy for stepping up. She has agreed to take flyers for our pet blessing to the Pride Festival and pass them out to all the people that have pets with them. Thank you. She will have a bunch of flyers today that she'll be taking on the 27th. If anyone else can help her to pass those out, I did it last year, and all the pet people were thrilled. Unfortunately, Helene happened, and so we only had a handful of people, but we did have pets come, even after Helene. And so this is our second annual pet blessing. If you would help Jarcy, please let her know, and she'll give you some of those flyers, or you could take some flyers to your veterinary office and put some there, because I think it's an important thing that we show our support for diversity at the Pride Festival and also for our pets. Because you know what? Dog, God, spelled backwards. So there you go. All right. So thank you, Darcy, and thank you for any of you other folks who are willing to do that as well. I want to remind you once again, we've got the Native American Flute Play Shop in here after Yummy Hospitality. Please notice the table that has music and all kinds of wonderful wares back there of Armand and Angelina's. We left it in the sanctuary because the Flute Play Shop will be in here. And I want to tell you something. I'm going to read this so I get it right. Armand and Angelina want everyone to have their music, so they offer their CDs and book on a suggested exchange basis. Please take what you desire, give from your heart, and feel free to tithe in the future if you don't have it now. Is that generosity that we should be grateful for, or what? So be generous, partake, and share it with other people so that they too can catch the vibe. All right? And I hope you'll come for the Flute Play Shop. You don't need to be able to play. You don't need to think you can play, because trust me, you can play. You can play. I never played before I took their workshop. I never played a Native American flute, and now I do. So thank you. Thank you for that. And finally, I do want to say, please, before you go over there to enjoy the yummies, please take a look around the room and notice someone you don't know very well or at all, and invite them over to have a sandwich and a salad and coffee and yummy cookies with you. Get to know somebody you don't know. It's kind of exciting. So thank you for that. I also want to welcome those of you who may be visiting with us for the first time. Anyone visiting for the first time today? Anybody? Okay. If you are, get a little blue welcome card from our greeters, and if you fill that out, we'll make sure to inform you of all the things that we have going on here, because it's so much more than even today.
Please give Reverend Susie and the staff a second chance, too.
Yeah. We're a little different. I actually will be speaking next week, so I'm already working on my outfit and my props, so it's a tough act to follow. I'll try to be decent. And we do have a tradition here as well, where we bless kids, whether we actually have kids in the room or not, because there's a kid inside of each one of you, and there are kids all over this world that we bless. And so we first get some wisdom from our kids. Can we see that, please? Our letter to God from Joyce. Dear God, thank you for the baby brother, but what I really wanted or prayed for was a puppy. I think my brother wrote that, because when my parents came home and said, how about a baby sister? They adopted me in Germany. And they said, how about a baby sister? And my brother said, how about a puppy? So I think he wrote that and used that name to confuse me.
God said something better.
Something better. Let's bless our kids all over the planet. Ready? We love you. We bless you. And we know you are divine. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I want to welcome our prayer practitioners front and center, please. Our prayer practitioners have studied for a number of years to become well-versed in our teaching, but most especially to become proficient at the power of spiritual mind treatment or affirmative prayer. And they will be available to you immediately following the celebration to know a greater possibility for which you can be grateful right this very day. And it only takes a moment. Or you can make a private appointment with any of them. Let's thank them for their service. And finally, look at this guy. Our September affirmation together. My life is a journey with Spirit. I awaken in the mystery of light and darkness. I emerge transformed. And let's just take one more moment to breathe in gratitude And as you breathe out, be grateful. Do that all day long. And so it is.
So it is.
Okay. And our closing song?
Yes, there is peace on earth. So whatever y'all do for your finale, we will sing it. We're going to do the rock and roll version. It's a little jivey, okay? And yes, it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we. Let me walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, this is the moment now. With every step I take, this is my joyous vow to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Thanks, everyone. The flute class will start when we all get ready. It'll be somewhere around 12:45. Go enjoy. Happy trails.